1620 The Zone.
Good afternoon and welcome into the Omaha Baseball Village. It's presented by Nebraska Medicine, together extraordinary. And a reminder that Country Fest is back at OBV on Friday. OBV welcomes singer and songwriter Chase Matthew to the Beer Garden stage. Tickets are $20 in advance at mattressfactoryomaha.com or $25 at the door on Friday. I am Connor Happer, Josh Peterson, and Josh Odson with you following Florida's elimination of Kentucky. Florida back in baseball's Final Four for the second consecutive year. They call it the Final Four of baseball, right?
I will. Put
Sure.
up a banner in the stadium.
I'd say you could do it that way.
How fun would that be?
They made the Final Two last year. They'll have to beat Tennessee two times in order to, or I'm sorry, they'll have to beat Texas A&M two times in order to get to the Final Two, one of which would have to be tonight. Some notes here. First of all, we are set for 2:45 first pitch between Tennessee and Florida State.
That's an hour from now, Happer.
That is the game that was originally scheduled for today at 1.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go 2:45. We had a little, we were cooking a little bit between Florida and Kentucky. Let me see if I can get the official.
Well, when you have a lot of runs, 15 runs versus 4, and it's seven of them by Florida are scored in the bottom of the first inning.
Now, let me tell you one thing, Josh.
Yeah?
Based on how that was looking in about the 5th or 6th inning,
Oh,
I think I'm okay to get out of there in 3 hours and 21 minutes.
couldn't agree more. If you would have told me that before the day, I would have said 3:21. Sounds good to me. If you would have told me that was possible in the 5th inning, I would have said, you're a moron.
I would have signed on the dotted line at any time. For if you just guarantee me 3:21. It's like Nebraska and 7 wins this year. Do you take 7 wins?
Topic alert.
Topic alert. Topic alert. Topic alert. Would you sign on the dotted line for 7 wins right now?
Oh, are you asking?
Well,
topic alert.
I might.
You want to go back to? Okay,
I might ask.
Get back to the
baseball.
baseball.
Okay,
Let's get back to the baseball.
15-4. Jack Caglione hits a home run today. He also walks 3 more times.
Step.
These are good sound effects. Brody Donay hit a grand slam in the first inning. He drove in 5. He hit 2 home runs this afternoon. Florida just keeps going yabo. 75 career home runs for Jack Cags.
Pretty good.
Guess where that is all time in Florida history?
Number 1?
Number 1.
Uno.
He passed Matt Laporta today.
Matt Laporta.
Matt Laporta.
Didn't do anything in the 2001 World Series, so I have no takes on the man. I'm sorry, I don't know who this man is.
He probably played for...
I apologize to this man.
He might not have been around when the White Sox were in the World Series in 2005.
Their first win since 1919.
He was a White Sox.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know baseball.
They beat the Astros.
They beat the Astros, who were in the National League.
Prime Josh baseball time. And then the next year, the Cardinals won, and I was like, kind of out again.
Now you're done?
Yeah, I think it might have been the Cardinals.
You were done when the Cardinals beat the Tigers in the World Series?
Some of my most forgettable World Series that I never remember are involving the Cardinals.
When Maglio Ordonez was hitting bombs for the Tigers?
Barely remember the guy.
You were like, no, thank you. I'm out.
I do like the
And
Tigers
you're like, NFL.
Stadium. Oh, I do like the NFL. Man, I do love football. What a sport. What
Matt
a sport.
Laporta update.
Yeah.
Give me that. Give me this.
The only team he played for, according to his Wikipedia page, very reliable source, is Cleveland.
All right, perfect. He never played for the White Sox at all.
He has a bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Games.
That's right. Baseball in the Olympics. It's back or it's not back. I forget. What's happening this
Bryce
summer?
Harper wants it to be back.
Okay. Baseball at the Olympics. Happer, how do you feel about baseball at the Olympics?
The one time I agree with Bryce Harper.
Oh, wow.
No, you've agreed with Bryce Harper on several things,
I agreed
Josh.
with him at the Little League World Series as well, yes.
What did he say there?
He likes fun. Or
he went and had a good time. Watch the kids play baseball.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I was trying to convince Josh. Bryce Harper kind of seems like a good hang.
Wow.
And Josh is like, you know what? Maybe.
Wow, look at you guys.
And then October came, and I said, no, I must hate this man.
No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, so 2:45, Tennessee and Florida State will be here at the Omaha Baseball Village until 2:20, and we'll send it out back to John and Farron and Gary, who are happy, resting and relax. I'm sure they're getting a good nap in right now.
Definitely. They already had their scorebooks filled out.
Yes.
Is Nick still keeping score, by the way?
He was at last check, yes.
Wow, young Nick.
Yes, he has the pages, but they're all just kind of loosely flying around. He didn't get his book binded.
What?
He was asking John and Farron, where did you get your book binded? And The same place you got the pages, Nick, but it's okay. They bind the Office Depot is great.
No, I remember you. I'm surprised that he didn't ask you because you famously had a very cool book that people were like, "Wow."
I lent my pages to John. I lent my pages to Nick.
Wow, that's amazing. How about this from Steve?
Wait. I wanted to say that they were refueling with our friends from Chick-fil-A at 76 and Dodge, which we were refueled as well.
Yes. After we were fueled.
Spicy. Yeah. Some people pre-fueled.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much.
I would say this guy.
But Chick-fil-A, they got a stand here at the Omaha Baseball Village. You can come check them out, and we appreciate them helping us stay upright during this long College World Series.
Look at you saving the brownie.
Save the brownie for later. Okay, what'd Steve say?
Steve says, observation, I had not truly realized just how much Major League Baseball has sped up the average game until following the CWS this year. It's noticeable.
It is.
Bring the pitch clock to college baseball.
See, Josh, it's not just the pitch clock.
Bring the
pitch clock, by the way, is in college baseball, famously.
Bring the good pitchers to college baseball.
That is important. Also, they
mound visits.
They like to mound visit.
Can we have fewer of those?
They like to throw pickoff moves a lot.
Fewer of those too.
You could take offensive timeouts in college baseball.
Offensive timeouts.
Yes.
Who are you, Nomar Garcia?
Everybody
adjusting your gloves.
Everybody comes off the bases and they say, "Come on in, everybody. Let's talk about this." And then nothing happens after that.
That sounds horrible.
It is a little odd. It's a weird sport, and it makes for some long baseball games. But 15-4 to get out there in 3 hours and 21 minutes. You know what? I might take it.
Charles emails in. He says,
Charles.
Is Jack Mitchell treating the Jack Mitchell softball experience to a day at the CWS? They could all wear their jerseys and large sunglasses and sit in the outfield like kids do.
Have you seen all the kids with their sunglasses and their jerseys? I'm looking at big sunglasses right there.
The kids love the big sunglasses.
He gets it.
Yeah,
those are some big sunglasses.
Oh.
Now, where's your jersey? That's the
True.
question. We get you a 1620 The Zone jersey.
People were opining about this jersey upstairs.
Why? They were saying, why were you a 16 or why were you a 20?
Yeah, they did ask, what does that mean? And I said, it's the station, Mike Farron.
No,
Duh.
It's 2016, Josh's favorite year.
Great year. Oh, the Cowboys were so good that year before they lost to the Packers, like always.
Yeah.
Sad.
I'm sure we'll see another young aspiring baseball player with gigantic sunglasses and a jersey on before we leave the Omaha Baseball Village today.
100%.
I'm sure we will.
100%.
Should we do? Well, we have 4 minutes to potentially discuss whether the Nebraska is going to win 7 games or not, or should we just keep playing? Keep talking about baseball until the top of the hour?
Look, there was a game today, and it was played, and one of the teams won and the other lost.
Josh, what are your takes on Florida State versus Tennessee?
Well,
I'm sure you have many.
No, I actually do. I got a take for you. I think Florida State's going to win this one. Now, famously, I was wrong about the first game. I think they're going to push this thing to tomorrow, and I felt that way ever since they got screwed by the
swing
by the third or first base umpire. I can't remember which one it was. Third base umpire. He screwed them over. I think that they get their revenge today and that we are here.
Wow.
I think you and me tomorrow. I don't know who I'm on the air with tomorrow if there's just one game. It might be
TBD.
It might be 8-hour Happer. I think that's what they're calling you tomorrow.
That's not a name that I like to go by.
8-hour Happer.
No, they're not calling me that.
Hey, look, it's going to be like Vegas all over again for you and me. We're just on the air all day together.
I don't see a pool.
There is no pool.
I don't see any waitresses.
Or the guy who loves
TweetDeck. The guy who loves TweetDeck.
Well, Josh,
or the vlogger.
Well, we have one. His name is Josh Otson.
That's true.
I'm a TikToker.
Do the
Start keeping score of baseball for some reason.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
So yeah, that's going to be you and me tomorrow. I think so.
That's exciting.
I think I like Florida State to win.
You do.
I've been very impressed with how they responded, how they came back versus Virginia. Maybe I'm just a big giant idiot. I thought they were going to get run off the field versus Virginia. And they didn't. They played well. They dominated that game. That game was a snooze fest.
It was.
It was very hot.
Virginia famously no longer with us. R.I.P.
Yes. Their shirts are probably cheap, by the way.
They are joining the club. Kentucky joins that club this morning / afternoon.
I'd rather have a Kentucky shirt, I think.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to celebrate. We have our Final Four of college baseball.
Wow, that's great news.
This is it. So congrats to Tennessee, Florida State, Texas A&M, and Florida. Do you notice any sort of trend among those four teams?
Interesting.
You notice anything? They're like
three of them are from one conference.
Three of them are from one conference.
Oh, yeah, and they're all in one part of the
country.
country.
How about geographically?
Yeah.
Anything? Okay.
Red states.
Well,
right?
Red.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, nailed it. Sorry.
So there's that. Yeah, they're in the southeastern portions of the country.
That means another media guide upstairs was just thrown in the trash can.
Yeah.
One of my fondest memories of my first ever College World Series that I produced, the celebratory bye-bye media guide, trash.
Wow, really?
Oh, yeah, I didn't have them.
People were throwing away media guides?
Or just dumping them into the trash can.
Don't need this anymore?
Don't need this.
Weight getting lighter off your backpack.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Oh, it is.
Speaking of the weight, I need to go move my car, I think, in between the two games.
Are we in trouble if
no,
they
I
sit
just
in
want
that
to.
lot?
I just want to move it closer so at the end
okay.
of the day I can have a shorter walk.
It added a good 5 minutes to our commute this morning.
It did.
Well, we got to do stuff outside after the show, so this will be perfect. We could wander on
take
over
a walk
there
together. We can all take a
Nice.
walk together.
Walking's good for the heart, man.
Yeah, people forget that.
Mhm.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
you should come visit us. It's a great time to visit the Omaha Baseball Village. People are walking by and they are just gawking at the Max Homa golf bag.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him.
Gawk away.
He's like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I want this golf bag.
You can win it.
Well, it's very easy. Scan that QR code.
Boom.
Sir, scan that QR code
Do
right
it.
now.
We
Do
believe
it.
in you.
Thank you. Scan that QR code, and then you could have a chance to win that beautiful bag. That very bag right there behind the bag. Exactly. And another QR code.
Check out these QR codes.
You know what? Read to me what it says on that sign right there.
Enter to win.
Say it really loudly. Say it loud. Say it loud. Ice cream for a year.
I had ice cream last night.
Ice cream for a year.
I love ice cream.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of good. Scan those codes, everybody. And we're at the Omaha Baseball Village, joined by the Drug Enforcement Administration. To learn about the dangers of fentanyl or to join the fight against drugs, visit DEA.gov. We got another 20 minutes in us, Josh, I think.
I think so.
We'll do it after this on 1620 The Zone.
Why wait for your perfect landscape when Patera can get it booked now and installed in plenty of time to enjoy this summer? Gorgeous, healthy trees and bushes, a colorful garden with a water feature, a berm, a beautiful new patio. Whatever you're imagining for curb appeal or more privacy, Patera can book your project now so you can enjoy your perfect landscape and cookouts this summer. Patera, Omaha's best. PateraLandscaping.com.
If you want a perfect landscape, call Patera.
We're excited to announce the grand opening of Saul's Jewelry and Loan's new downtown location. It's a Saul shopping experience like you've never seen in this beautiful, historic location. And of course, we brought in tons of new inventory, amazing jewelry finds at our famous best in town prices, motorcycles, tools, bikes, guitars. And as always, get a cash on the spot loan from $10,000 to $50,000. Everything you've come to expect from Saul's in our new location. 22nd and Harney, downtown Omaha, Saul's Jewelry and Loan.
And we're back live, and what a beautiful day here at the park. Just listen to that crowd. Excitement's in the air. They've come to see the best of the best from all over the globe in what's been a fan favorite for nearly 130 years. That's right, it's all at Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium, the #1 zoo in the nation. Be sure to swing by between games and check out our newly reimagined Hubbard Orangutan Forest. Plan your visit at omahazoo.com.
Experience the difference and save more when you shop at one of our 3 convenient Woodhouse Ford locations. And right now, it's more affordable than ever to get behind the wheel of a new vehicle when you visit a Woodhouse Ford dealership. Going on now, save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the 2024 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT with approved credit, $299 doc fee due at signing. Offer expires 7/08/2024. See dealer for details.
To be a part of Nebraska Medicine
Hi, welcome.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors that open doors
How are you?
to growth and opportunity for each other and for our community.
That went really well.
For those who know that the academic experience,
You know what? I agree.
the life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere else. And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Join us at nebraskamed.com/careers. Nebraska Medicine. Together, extraordinary.
Twisted Thunder Fireworks is going to save you big money. You'll find the best variety and the lowest prices in the entire state of Nebraska. Don't believe us? See page after page of products and pricing online at twistedthunder.com, where you can watch everything before you buy and choose local pickup so it's ready to go for you at the tent. Go to twistedthunder.com to check out all of our locations in Nebraska as well as our location in Council Bluffs. That's twistedthunder.com.
Your home for the Men's College World Series is 1620 The Zone. KOC and Bellevue, Omaha, Council Bluffs. Sponsored by Lanahaw Nurseries, 192nd and Center. Now back to the Men's College World Series special live from Omaha Baseball Village. Powered by Children's Nebraska and Access Bank on 1620 The Zone.
Welcome back to the Omaha Baseball Village. I'm Connor Happer alongside Josh Peterson. Josh Odson here as well. Drop by the Omaha Baseball Village. Once again, another guy looking at that bag. Scan that code. Scan that code. Scan that code. You could win the bag. Scan the code. Don't take the code.
Hey, that's our code.
You gotta leave the code.
People stealing codes.
People can scan the code. That's why it's there.
Oh,
Scan
not
the
a bad
code.
idea. She says she's going to take the code so no one else can win.
That is a horrible
It's
idea.
sneaky.
That would be very illegal. Illegal. That'd be fudging the system.
Interesting.
All right. We're live, and our 1620 The Zone hydration sponsor is Zen Water. Speaking of the Max Homa golf bag, Zen Water. Time for a hydration break presented by Zen Water. Thirsty for a change? I have my water bottle filled up with an ice-cold Zen Water.
Same for your boy. And even on a day like this, people say, whoa, guys, it's not as hot as it's been. Always got to stay hydrated.
Yes, you never know. It could sneak up on you
You
quick.
know, what do they recommend? Like 64 ounces of water a day or something like that?
I'd say drink an entire bottle of Zen Water every time you walk anywhere.
Boom. That's going to have you feeling awesome.
Every quarter of a mile, one Zen Water. That'll get you there.
Don't hate that idea.
All right, topic alert.
Yeah, from Declan.
Declan, what do you got?
What's more important to the future Nebraska success, beer for sale or transitioning from Pepsi to Coke?
Wow.
What will help? What will help Nebraska find success?
Beer will not.
Coke.
Go to Coke products.
Coca-Cola. Also, there's a fun bonus of that is that Jack Mitchell would get mad.
Oh,
because
that
he
is a great added bonus.
Yeah, he's a diet.
That's what we
Mountain
call
Dew
added
boy.
value.
Yes, absolutely, it's added value. So yeah, go from Coke to Pepsi, or Pepsi to Coke rather. Boom, Natties
People
on their way
forget
back.
Nebraska was a Coke school in the 90s when they were winning all those Natties, and I believe they won a half of a national championship when they were a Pepsi school.
No, they were
right?
still Coke.
They
that
were
was
still
the
Coke.
first year that I ever went to a Husker game, 1997, Akron. And you know what I did? I got a cup of Sprite. That's
Wow.
how I roll.
What if we got Coca-Cola, Nike, and beer,
and Zen Water. That is championship success.
I think Nebraska would be so back.
Oh, they definitely would be.
Thank you, Declan, for using that topic alert photo.
Yes, incredible photo, by the way. When I saw that this morning, I chuckled heartily.
Topic. And guess what? Still getting your topic alerts because we have another show this afternoon.
A bonus show?
A bonus show.
3 shows in one day?
People say Josh and I don't do enough radio together, and I agree with them.
Yeah.
But how about 3 shows in one day?
Well,
that grand total about 3 hours.
Maybe.
I
think the under might hit on that.
We had
number.
140, and now we got
30.
And,
yep, and then probably another 30.
Okay, yeah, maybe you're right.
Well, hey, either way, it's been fun. At the very least, I've had a good time.
Topic alert.
Yeah, has it been fun?
Would you sign on the dotted line for 7 wins?
Oh man, I want to say no because what if they got 8 wins, Happer? What if they got 8?
I have an answer to this topic.
You're gonna say hell no? We won't.
Hell no is absolutely correct.
Oh baby,
no, thank you. You can take your 7 wins. That's fine. I will roll the dice. Any other result, I am keeping on the board because I think the line. It is a little above that. Like if the standard deviation is it's
you think more likely than not they are
a little higher than 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had, it's like one of those graphs of like percentage chance that they go 0 and 12, 1 and 11. You think that there is slightly the most.
Okay, so let me ask you this way: do you think they're more likely to win 8 or 6?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I would say 8.
Do you think they're more likely to win 9 or 5?
More likely?
Yes.
I would say 5.
Oh,
I would say
interesting.
5. Yeah. So I think they're more likely to win 8 than 6, but more 5 than 9.
This all goes into the the
pot.
math here.
Into the pot.
So you could take your 7 and you go home and you're fine. You didn't lose anything. You're probably okay with it.
Yeah. So if you're ranking most likely records, do you start with 8 and 4?
Yes.
And then you go 7 and 5.
Yes.
And then you go 6 and 6, or do you go 9 and 3?
Yes, I would go. Yes,
6
in
and
that
6?
order. Yes,
So
and then 9.
So I would go 5,
5, and then 9.
and then 9.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then after that,
Where would 10 be? Would it be 10 or 4 first?
Before, and then 10, and then after that, it's unrealistic stuff.
So 11 and 3 are not possible to you.
Dude, if they were to win 3,
maybe what we did,
topic alerts would be canceled.
Maybe we found our range.
Yeah,
right. I mean, this is part of what we do in the summer. We find the range. What's
Uh-huh.
the range? Is it between any feasible number is in between 4 and 10?
Yeah. It seems like it, right?
Or is it in between 5 and 10?
See, I feel like 5 and 9 is I would keep mine between the 5 and the 9.
5. What if you get your 10th at a bowl game? Shout out to Bo Pelini.
Well, yes, that is very much possible.
Yeah.
Because I think that they would actually treat the bowl game with seriousness, which you can't always say about teams because it'd be their first one in so long. So I think Matt Rule would want to go in and put their best foot forward. Joe in Vegas says,
hi, Joe.
Nebraska will start the season 7-0 and be ranked in the top 6 when they play Ohio State. What a very specific prediction.
But then what? Would they lose the rest of their games?
That would be a bummer.
That would be a huge bummer.
That would be a loss to UCLA.
UCLA?
Yeah. Cancel UCLA.
USC is going to be a competitive game. Wisconsin? Why are we just giving these wins to Wisconsin and Iowa?
Yeah.
Iowa?
Yeah, Iowa. They beat them last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's shaking his head. Look at him. Iowa.
No,
Iowa.
not Iowa. No, not Iowa.
Yeah.
Nebraska can beat Iowa.
They can.
Of course they can.
Will they, though? It'll be cold. Remember, it's going to be cold that night.
It'll be a nighttime.
It's so chilly.
It'll be nighttime fun for everybody.
Oh, I love nighttime fun.
People do that whole back end, front end of the schedule thing. He's like, okay, so some people are like, hey, let's start. They're going to start 7-0, but then it's going to be horrible in November.
Yeah.
Tell me why. Why don't we?
What, you game it out?
Why don't we dive into this a little bit more? So we're talking about games against Ohio State.
Loss.
Sure,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
USC, UCLA, Wisconsin, and Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
You think there's 5 losses in there? Because I do not.
No.
I do not. So if you're
what
planning,
would you set the over/under of losses in that number? 2.5?
that's a good number.
I think that's the number, right? Do
That's
they
a good
have
number.
more than 2?
Yeah.
Do they?
And so what's the over/under win total on the first 7?
I would say 5.5.
5.5. So either 5-2 or 6-1.
Yep.
Or
7-0, which I think 7-0 is possible, but it is hard at this point to trust the program, right?
So if you take the over on the losses from this, and then we're talking about if you take the over on the wins for the first half and the over on the losses for the second half, it's 9-3.
It's 9-3. Wow, this is frightening.
Interesting, isn't it?
It very much is.
So, are you signing?
No, I'm not signing.
Josh, you signing?
I ain't going nowhere.
You signing? No
Whoa.
signatures.
Wow.
None at all. Scan the QR codes. That's what we're doing here today.
Brandon says Josh is Mr. Nighttime Fun.
He is.
Me or you?
You're the one who knows about nighttime fun.
Well, I watch baseball at night. Of course it's fun.
I watched baseball at 2:00 in the morning this week.
Oh, that's right. You were still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asleep.
Sick as a
You want
dog.
to know how much of that game I saw? 0.
Did you go to sleep before it started?
Of course I did. It started at 10:15. I was tired.
Ugh.
I had to wake up early the next day to get ready for the show.
I was tired.
Yeah, I know you were, but you had to work.
I had to report.
I had to wake up.
I had to report the news.
Yeah, well, I had to wake up and do a show.
Well, yeah, I had to wake up and do more games.
Yeah, you certainly did. You did a great job.
All right. Well, we're here at the Omaha Baseball Village. Good topic alert, everybody. Send us your final topic alerts for this show, which we'll address next on the other side. And then we have a whole another show later on this afternoon. And we're joined today by Pyramid Contractors, craftsmanship at its finest. Connor Happer, Josh Peterson, and Josh Odson with you from the Omaha Baseball Village as we have another segment before we get you out to the ballpark. And then we'll play more baseball. Florida State and Tennessee coming up on the other side. You're listening to Omaha's radio home for the College World Series, 1620 The Zone.
In the heart of the country is a children's hospital at the forefront of pediatric innovation, where teddy bears and coloring books meet leading-edge treatment and technology, where warm smiles and a human touch go hand in hand with tools like remote patient monitoring and robotic-assisted surgery, and where a committed team of healthcare providers believes innovation is best used to deliver better care for kids. Children's Nebraska. Believe in better.
Curveballs belong in baseball, not your bank. When you choose Access Bank for your personal or commercial banking needs, you'll know what to expect every time. Personalized, all-in-one service from experts who know banking and the Omaha Metro. Access Bank has convenient branch locations and easy online solutions. Because we're here for a reason, to make your experience a home run. Learn more at accessbank.com. Member FDIC.
Upgrade your hydration this summer with Zen Water. Ultra pure, refreshing alkaline water. Zen Water transforms you with every quenching sip. Vapor distilled for ultra purity with the perfect blend of electrolytes added for taste. Zen Water is pure, elevated water. To learn more, visit zenwater.com. ZENWTR.com. And stop by your local retailer to find your Zen today.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
It's time to make a game plan for game day parking. During big events, curbside parking in Omaha has a higher event rate. So save money for peanuts and Cracker Jack by parking in a garage or surface lot. You can even reserve an off-street parking space days, hours, or minutes in advance with the Park mobile app. Learn more about where to park and how to pay at parkomaha.com.
At Rotella's Italian Bakery, they put unsurpassed product quality into everything they bake. Old world skill and experience are masterfully blended with modern efficiencies to create the delicious breads, rolls, hamburger and hot dog buns, and other specialty products that have delighted their customers since 1921. Combining customer satisfaction with uncompromising quality is their goal. Rotella's Italian Bakery, a century of pride in every slice. To see the full menu of products, visit rotellasbakery.com.
Now back to the Men's College World Series special live from Omaha Baseball Village, powered by Children's Nebraska and Access Bank on 1620 The Zone.
Griffith is here.
Oh, she wants to talk Nebraska football.
She has takes. Nicole, does Nebraska win 7 games this year?
Oh. Gotta get. Wow, Bill Moose much? You were the one who asked the question?
She started it.
Wow.
That was at media
We
days.
made a game out of that on my show called The Need to Get to 6 game.
Yeah, Scott Frost had a huge chew in his mouth.
Well, when didn't he have a huge chew in his mouth?
Yeah. Guys, look at I remember that.
Yeah. And then he'd always lose.
Hey, come by the Zone booth inside Omaha Baseball Village and register to win ice cream for a year from Ted and Wally's right there. Scan the code. Scan the code. Scan that code. Scan that code. Scan that code. From Ted and Wally's. Ted and Wally's, the official ice cream of 1620 The Zone, celebrating more than 35 years with over 3,000 flavors in Benson and in the old market.
No, it's not.
In Omaha. What did he say? Was he disparaging?
He was having bad takes.
Oh,
yeah.
Just scan the codes.
Scan the codes.
Scan the codes and walk away.
I don't know if I've heard it take so bad in all of my time sitting here at the Omaha
What did he say about a cheeseburger?
No, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay. Hey, by the way, Florida won 15-4.
That game was over literally in the first inning.
Yeah.
They had more runs Florida did in the first inning than Kentucky scored the entire game.
I thought Kentucky would
It got close that one moment. What was it? 7-4?
So Florida got up 7-1 after the first, and then it got to.
Did it get to 7-4?
No, it got to 7-4. And
And then
no,
it
was 9-4.
Okay, never mind.
It was 9-4.
So it never really was. They were never within, loading up the
But
bases.
I was telling people, I'm
something.
like, Kentucky's just going to grind this thing out. I mean, that's what happens. It's the last game of your season. You want to get all the pitches out and, steal all the bases you can and everything like that. Now, 15-4 ended up being the final. We got it in 3 hours and 21 minutes. Florida State and Tennessee coming up. If Tennessee wins, they are on to the championship series and trying to get a little bit of that monkey off their shoulder.
Sure.
They have not really had much success here in this town in recent years or really ever.
So do you think that Tennessee is going to get the dub?
Tennessee would be, by the way, the first number 1 overall seed since 1999 to win the national championship.
Yeah.
What I have seen so far in this tournament is that they are the best team here.
I would agree with you.
So
are they going to win right?
I believe that they will win today.
Okay.
And they will clinch a spot in the championship series. And then
we will find out about 8-hour Happer later tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
If I had to guess right now, once again, the vibes may be different when we show back up in 4 hours to do another show.
The vibes.
You never know about the vibes.
Correct.
It may be different. But if you're asking me to guess right now, I'm saying no baseball tomorrow.
No baseball, but people demand the baseball.
No baseball. Just shopping.
Shopping?
And fun. Family.
Well, you can shop and have fun and watch baseball on Thursday. Maybe. Interesting.
I'm thinking.
So you say no ball tomorrow.
I'm thinking no ball tomorrow, no ball Friday, and then we tee it back up for the Natty Championship Series between Texas A&M and Tennessee on Saturday.
There's no more NBA. There's no hockey tomorrow. What would I do without my ball?
Lay down. You probably go back to talking about Husker football. Do more takes.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I got to figure out my co-host situation if there's no show tomorrow.
I thought Jack was going to do a show.
No, that's Monday.
Oh.
That's Monday if necessary.
Oh, boy.
I don't know who my co-host is tomorrow.
Maybe it would be 8-hour Happer again.
Wow.
Still
just
be
from the
8-hour
station
Happer.
the entire time. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I will. Stibbs is in on Friday.
Stibbs.
Yeah, he's in on Friday.
And Stibbs.
Yeah, so that'll happen Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We'll get to that point. So we got a couple minutes left. What do you
It's our
think?
coworker.
Alyssa! All of your shirts say biscuit. Biscuit, biscuit. Your hat says biscuit. Look, look on the 360 cams right
She
there.
loves biscuits.
High five, Josh.
Wow.
Have you seen all the things that he has done? Incredible. Josh is the guy.
We call him Content Boy now.
He is. He is absolutely killing it right
Yeah.
now.
He's doing a great job.
He truly is. He
All right.
truly is.
Bye, Alyssa.
Bye. Have fun. Have fun.
All right, she leaves.
Do you have any takes on Tennessee and Florida State?
I already gave them to you, man.
You
Florida
think
State.
You think Florida State?
I'm not going to do the
You're a big
problematic
fan
shop,
of
but
you're a big fan of the garnet and gold.
no, I think that they are going to get their revenge. We see this in sports. If the Lions would have played the Cowboys in January because the Cowboys actually won versus the Packers, I think the Lions would have beat the Cowboys.
And that's your reasoning for why Florida State's going to beat Tennessee today?
Karma, bro.
It's weird.
Why is it weird?
Because
they should have won the other night.
You're applying stupid Cowboys logic to college baseball.
They should have won the other night. They beat them, and then they got hosed.
Look,
the
man.
umpire took out a hose and just sprayed it all over him.
He did not do that.
He did.
He didn't do that.
Figuratively.
Maybe
There
Tennessee.
was a figurative hose.
Tennessee has better players, and that was just God's way of saying, I want the better team to win today.
God can't pick sides. It's baseball.
Yeah.
He's got to watch the ball.
But God's a great talent evaluator.
Well, of course.
Poll question. Is God a great talent evaluator? I believe he is.
I think so.
So he knows, and he made that happen.
Interesting.
That's my reasoning for
I
why
like that
Tennessee's going to win.
I like that we're on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Well, we're going to duke it out for a little while, and then we'll return for the middle show tonight. I'd like to say, first of all, God bless our good friends John Bishop, Mike Farron, and Gary Sharp, and Nick Grimm.
Wow.
They are doing the Lord's work up there. A lot of God references during this show. You're doing a great job. We love you and we miss you. And we're trying to just hold up the great parts of what you guys do down here.
100%. I think we're doing a solid job holding down the fort. I'm sad that I'm sad that we're going back up to the booth so soon. We didn't
know.
get a chance to dive into many of our other. We were going to get to Caitlin Clark.
Oh, the Caitlin Clark story. We'll get there. Maybe we got time later.
All right, perfect.
For Josh Johnson, for Josh Peterson, I'm Connor Happer. We got Tennessee and Florida State coming up next right here on 1620 The Zone. We'll talk to you guys after the game.